Once upon a time in a faraway kingdom of Camelot, King Arthur was eager to go on a pilgrimage.
I want to go on a pilgrimage.
Where would you like to go? Oh, I know. You should go on an adventure to the Holy Chapel of St. Augustine, which is in the White Forest.
The king was a man of solitude and desired to go on his quest alone.
I want to go on this quest alone.
No, the forest is dangerous and mysterious place. You must go with the noble squire, Sir Charles. He will be more than happy to go with you on your journey.
Very well, I will go with him then.
Squire, come here. Do you want to go on a pilgrimage with the king?
Yes, I'd love to go along with the king on his quest. It is a great honor and a great opportunity for me to learn more about becoming a knight.
Very well then. We shall go get some rest before we depart. Squire, you may sleep in my castle tonight, but you must prepare my horse and gather the supplies so we'll be ready for our journey.
Yes, I shall prepare everything.
Squire, Sir Charles, was very excited to venture on his pilgrimage with the king.
I can't wait to go. I cannot sleep for I am far too excited. So I shall wait here by this fire in the hall until morning. I am so excited. I'm at all sleep.
Despite trying to stay awake, Sir Charles slipped into a deep slumber.
Oh dear, morning already. The king has left me here. I must leave immediately and catch up to him before he ventures too far. Away, Chauncey, my faithful steed. We have to find the king. Nay! Nay! Go, Chauncey! Nay!
Sir Charles searched far and wide for King Arthur, and finally...
Oh, look! I have found the king's horse's tracks. I shall follow them until I find him.
Charles followed the tracks until they disappeared at an open field.
That's odd. The king's tracks just seem to disappear.
Charles came into an open field and saw a mysterious figure walking into the chapel.
Oh, an open field in a chapel. Is that a figure entering the chapel? Is that King Arthur? Well, that figure is the same height as the king, and it looks as if he's wearing a crown. I'll go into the chapel to see if that man is indeed the king.
Charles entered and saw a dead knight laying upon a stone coffin in the middle of the chapel. The knight's body was covered with a rich silk cloth, as well as 4 golden candlesticks were burning around the knight's body.
Oh, I wonder what happened to the dead knight. There seems to be no one around. Oh wow, these candlesticks are beautiful. They would make an excellent gift for King Arthur.
Charles looked around and then took one of the candlesticks and hid it in his cloak, assuming that just taking one would not cause any harm.
It seems that the king is nowhere to be found. I shall go to another place to look for him.
Charles left the chapel and wandered into the forest so that he could find the king. Entering the forest, Charles stumbled upon a menacing man with a large knife.
The man must have seen the king pass by.
Charles decides to ask the menacing man if he has seen King Arthur.
Have you seen King Arthur?
No, but I'm glad I've met you. I noticed that you have a gold candlestick under your cloak, which was placed in honor of the dead knight who's laying in the chapel. If you give it to me, I'll carry it back, but if you choose not to do this, I will have to force you to.
No, you'll never be able to force me to give it to you. I'm keeping the candlestick and giving it to King Arthur as a gift.
Better give me that candlestick or else you'll regret it.
Charles did not respond, and then he tried to gallop past the man, but the man attacked Charles and injured him in the side with his weapon.
Help! Help! I'm a dead man!
Charles cried out and woke up the king and queen.
Ah! Sir, it's time for you to get up. It is time to leave on your journey.
Wait, I must first find out who is screaming.
Quick, I'll need a priest or I'll die.
The king runs out into the hall to meet Charles.
Charles, what's your problem? Are you hurt?
I had a bad dream.
Ha, is that all? It was just a bad dream?
Yes, but it was a crazy dream. And it came true. Look, sir, I have a knife stuck in my side. And here's the magnificent candlestick I found in my dream that I present to you as a gift. I was injured while I was protecting this candlestick that I wanted to give to you.
Hand me the candlestick, Chouse.
King grabbed the candlestick from Chouse and was very impressed. Then he showed it to the queen, who shared his joy.
Wow, magnificent.
This is a fine gift, my squire. Now we must hurry and pull that knife out of you.
Sir, don't grab the knife out of me until I get a priest to bless me.
King Arthur requested a priest to come to the hall.
My priest, what is the problem?
My squire, Chouse, has a knife stuck in his side.
First, Chouse must confess to his sins, and I will absolve him of them.
Chouse confessed all of his sins to the priest, who blesses him afterwards. Then, slowly, the king pulled the knife out of Chouse's side, and Chouse's soul departed out of his body.
Onward, Chauncey, off to heaven.
Oh, my squire, Chouse shall have a fair burial. Send the golden candlestick to the church of St. Paul in London post haste. Now I will go alone on my quest. Before that, however, I must go to the chapel to pray for Chouse's soul.
The king got on his horse and ventured off into the white forest and tried to go into the chapel. Then he heard beautiful voices and saw a wonderful light. The end.